So I just filmed a pick a card reading and I had put away all my decks, all the camera stuff, and then the bell rang and I got delivered my package. So I got the True Heart Intuitive Tarot guidebook and deck, and I wanted to do a flip through and kind of first thoughts and first impressions on it. So I'm gonna open it up and then we'll get to the contents. If you couldn't tell by the other deck flip throughs that I've done on my channel so far, I really like those light kind of decks. So that really pretty modern imagery is what I really like. This box, by the way, is really big. So this is my hand and it doesn't even fit in the frame, but I cannot get my camera any higher than this. So we're gonna have to do with this. Let's see, this is made by Rachel True, and here are some of the images. It's a little blurb about Rachel True, who she is. Apparently she's an American actress. So yeah, it has all 78 full color tarot cards and an illustrated guidebook. So it opens up like this. I'm definitely not gonna keep the box. Well, I mean, I'm gonna keep it for now, but I'm gonna make a little bag for this. I really like the size of the cards. They remind me of the size that the Housewives Tarot is. So very easy to hold and it's not too thick. So let me open these up. I don't like that everything is in plastic. Come on. I mean, really good that this one, that the box is in cardboard, but come on. I can never open these things. This is why I hate when they are in plastic. But oh well, that's just the opening part. So I have opened them up now, and yeah, I really do like the size of these cards. I think they're really nice, and I don't really mind the border here. I usually don't like borders on my cards. I really like having full imagery on there, but okay, let's do the flip through. Before I do, the cardstock isn't amazing, but I personally don't care about cardstock quality as long as they don't literally fold in half when I shuffle them. It's fine, and I don't riffle shuffle. I shuffle overhand like that. So what else do I want to say? I don't think I want to say anything. I'm just gonna kind of zoom you in and do the flip through. I really like that the dress is see-through but not see-through. You can see the background but not her body, you know. Oh, and by the way, the backs look like this. I don't really think that's super pretty, but oh well. There does seem to be age diversity in this deck so far. Gender diversity too, yeah. So I do own a couple of decks right now. I just counted the decks that I have, and I believe I right now have, including this one, 6 tarot decks. So, and there is a 7th coming, which I think will be delivered tomorrow, because this one, I purchased this one with the Tarot of the Divine on the same day, but this one shipped one day earlier. So I'm thinking it will come in. This is a very interesting devil card. Why is he holding... Is that it looks like a calf. Well. So I think my Tarot of the Divine will come in tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have the time to film a flip through for that as well tomorrow, or I'll film it on another day. Such a pretty card. And we have the Suit of Cups. I'm not really giving any... Oh, look, this is the same background. I'm not really giving any commentary on many of the cards. I'm just trying to look at them. Oh, I like this. Usually the Three of Cups, the 3 of them are alone, but this is like they are somewhere where multiple people are, but the focus is just on the 3 of them. I like that. And we also have 3 pillars and 3 of those lanterns. I like that. This is really different. Usually the Four of Cups is just looking sad and not wanting anything, but here it's like they're actually pouring one of the cups onto something to make it grow. I think that's the feeling that I get. Really like that. This is very interesting. All the crying eyes. Oh, this is so cute. Usually it's like a parent giving a cup to their child or to a child, but here it's two children. These people are so, I don't know, I get bohemian vibes. Do you too? Oh, wait, I didn't even see. They have, instead of page, they have princess. Instead of knight, they have prince. Instead of, oh, they have queen. And then the king. Oh, I really like this background. So instead of pentacles, it's discs. Ooh, usually there's one person who's juggling, but here it's almost about collaboration or your mirror image maybe. And there's duality in this because you have two, and even two strings. Just trying to take it all in. They're not usually pregnant in the Seven of Pentacles, right? And again, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the heads with the Seven of Pentacles. I really like that attention to details. This is so pretty. I really like this card too. And we have the wands. Oh, I love this. Again, 3 of wands, and we have 3 birds here. And even 3 boats here. I love that there aren't any rings here, so usually the 4 of wands is associated with weddings. But I feel like this doesn't have to be a wedding. Her dress isn't even necessarily white. He's not wearing a suit. So this could just be a celebration of anything, of any collaboration. It doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage. I never really associated the 4 of wands with marriage anyway. Oh, this is so cute. But also different. I like this. This is like anything you throw at me, I will be able to deal with it. You know, I really like the message that this gives me. And I love the tattoos on her legs. This is also different. Okay, so here we have the 9 of wands and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why are there 8 people in a 9 of wands? This is the first time that this bothers me. And a 10 of wands. I like that this card is not so scary. Usually, or oftentimes, the 10 of wands is really scary, just like the 10 of swords. And I don't feel like it should be. Really like that. Oh, that is so cool. Gives me Harry Potter vibes. Then we have the Ace of Swords. I mean, you know, the entire swords suit. That is so cool. They did stay true on the heart with the 3 swords in them. Not all decks do that. I like that. 4 swords, 4 birds. Yeah. This is so cool. Usually in the Six of Swords, they're in this boat that is being stabbed with a six swords, and it kind of drifts away. But here it's different. She is being lifted up by six birds, and the swords are in the water. So this could be interpreted as like a later stage in the original Six of Swords, where the boat sinks, but she's being rescued by birds. Or it just means an alternative way of dealing with things, I guess. Oh, this is also different. Usually the Seven of Swords is where there are two swords left and one person takes five of the swords, I believe. And this is different. They have all of the swords and it's about lying and betrayal. I really like this. It's very clear. As well as this. Really interesting. Oh, I love that. Usually the Nine of Swords is laying in their bed and it's about nightmares, but to me it's not that much about nightmares. It's more about worrying thoughts. And then this is a great depiction of that. Ooh, okay, this one is... yeah. This one is a little darker. I don't mind that they did that. I don't like when decks take out all of the tougher cards. Then we have the Princess of Swords. The Prince of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords. So that is it for the flip through. Let's see how these cards shuffle. So I do have my own kind of system of how I shuffle my cards. I've shared that in multiple videos before. I've done that with my previous flip through of the Spirit Animal Tarot. So let's pull a card together and look at it, what the guidebook has to say. Okay, this one really wanted to come out. The Hermit card, really like this. Let's see what our intuition can tell us. We have the Moon, so to me that is always about emotions and intuition. She is all alone. She is somewhere where probably no one else can find her. She has a light to guide her, and I feel like she is listening to her intuition. And the Hermit card to me is always about your spiritual journey, and she's definitely on a journey guided by her intuition. What is that near her feet that she has? Are those look like flowers, but really weird flowers? Can you tell? So let's see what the guidebook has to say about it. It's such a big guidebook, guys. So for the, oh wow, that's so interesting. They have high vibe and low vibe. I should definitely read the backstory and everything about it. And she even has a whole section about tapping into your intuition, even setting up an altar, and how to connect to your tarot cards using the actor's way. That's interesting. I thought it said author's way, but I guess the author is an actress. So of course it also has information about the numbers, the four suits, the court cards, and reading reversals or the low vibe. Oh, okay, so the upright would be the high vibe and reversals would be the low vibe. I don't read reversals. I kind of get a feeling whether it is about it tells me the low vibe or the high vibe. I feel like one card can in a reading can read like both a reversal and an upright, if that makes sense. So it's about introspection, solitude, patience, a spiritual quest, which is definitely the vibe that I got from this. And then the low vibe is about isolation, loneliness, being stubborn and narrow-minded. Oh, I really like this interpretation. It says here, the Hermit, also known as the Crone, represents the Fool matured. So if you know the Fool card, about beginnings, about innocence, and this is that person matured. I really like that interpretation. So there's a bunch of information on this. This is just regular information, and then you have a whole lot of information if pulled in a low vibe or with a reversal. There's even more information on that. Wow. But I personally don't read in reversals, like I said, but I will read all of this because I feel like when you get a card in a reading, it can represent both the high and the low vibe. I really like that they called it the high vibe and low vibe. So yeah, that was the flip through of the True Heart Intuitive Tarot. I really like it. I'm very interested in working with it more. I still have to shuffle it. I'll use it doing my own system, and I'll make a bag for it. I'm crocheting a red bag right now. I think that will go well with this. So if you want to see more flip throughs of tarots, or if you want to see pick a card readings by me, definitely subscribe to this channel. I would love to have you here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.